Okay.
Ready.
Okay, so we all just die?
No, just try to stay alive.
Go.
So are you actually trying to stay alive or not?
No, actually not.
Alright.
Should I buff? I mean,
Uh,
I want to see this in full HD. Gray screen.
actually, I'm gonna prevent you from doing that. Hi, you're welcome. Third tank OP.
me?
Alright, I'm trying my best to kill myself. You need to prevent this.
No.
Loopy can help you with like pulse and shit.
Remember when Bahaar was actually a serious
Did I
dungeon? Ah shit. No! Ah shit, I hit the boss, my bad.
No, solid.
It was a... Oh, that I can't do anything about. Actually, can I? I think? I don't remember.
Smoke bomb doesn't work against
Yes,
it,
thank you,
I think.
Loopy. Okay, I can't block the stun, okay.
Okay, 20 seconds until I can smoke.
Oh, it hurt.
This is like a stupid NPC that just runs out.
Oh fuck it, now I'm getting killed for it.
It's like literally the Baraka NPC.
Heal.
Ha, he doesn't do front splash in normal mode.
It's over mode.
Yeah, whatever, in phase 1.
Oh.
Normal mode.
Oh!
How did Roy die?
I don't know, I'm trying so hard to actually die.
Ah, I actually
Shouldn't he be
died.
doing waves soon?
You should do the waves. What the hell?
85,
Yeah,
huh?
it's kind of like stunned
He's stunned.
forever, I don't know.
Oh,
Ah, shit, I'm actually getting fucked.
I'm dead by the way, so you.
Yes!
Okay,
Josh,
I'm gonna take him to middle.
you should record this, by the way.
I mean,
Come here, Richie.
let me see, because I have like the thing.
Life steal
This-
is weird.
this-
Weird. Oops.
Okay, I recorded the last 7 minutes and I started the recording.
Nice.
There you go.
There we go.
I'm not close enough.
Oh my god, look at him, he didn't even. Oh.
You're literally
Well, I-
just standing there.
Well, I guess I can stop the recording.
That was the only benefit of being on low quality. You didn't have the gray screen experience. You actually saw everything in color.
You can change that from the S1 engine.
Yeah. But I just think it's funny. It's like actually a texture that they turn off on low
Yeah.
quality.
I'm recording that too.
Ooh, Godfall.
So do you also already know what Desolarius is saying in his chair?
What?
Do you already know what Desolarius is saying in his chair?
Oh, didn't had my fucking Noctanium whole
Kill
time.
himself.
Who even is that?
Dude, it's the fucking 9gag meme. Jeffrey Epstein, the fucking
Yeah, the guy who...
alleged.
The guy
like,
who killed himself.
Yeah.
Alright, Loopy, no problem. I mean, I think this is gonna go longer than 10 minutes anyway, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I honestly think you could solo this.
With enough
Easily.
time... Yeah. Actually using Dream Slash, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a really good filler right now. It gives 2 stacks of rune bars, runes, whatsoever. One of the best fillers right now.
Holy fuck, it actually heals way more than I expected, Maelstrom.
Yeah.
You used Maelstrom, you healed like 30%, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, this shit is strong as fuck.
But Falk always was like,
Especially since he's now having an easier time getting Ragnarok as well, right?
yeah.
That means he can go into Ragnar and like Maelstrom a lot more on demand.
Valkyrie is still the strongest DPS class right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, now, not so much, because they buffed Zerk and Sorcerer, and that balanced things a little bit. But before, like, the highest DPS class, apart from Valk, was like doing barely 40 million in AQ. And Valks, like, there were 10 Valks doing 47 million in AQ. Like, yeah, sure.
But why is it balanced out now? Is Zerk really close to the top?
Well,
Or
I mean, Sorcerer was already a really good class because it was the second highest DPS class apart from Valk. But unlike Valk, it actually had tools to do stuff. Because, you know, Stone Skin, Warp Barrier, Teleport Jaunt, like Nova for damage reduction, like Sorcerer actually has a shit ton of tools. So it was actually a really good class. Warrior was, I would say, just as good as Sorcerer, even though some people said that Sorcerer was better. Although now, Zerk is kinda in the mix as well. Like, with, for example, there was just a run just yesterday, I think, where So Easy got a 46 million run in AQ. It's still not as good as Vault.
Holy shit.
Alright, focus time.
Yeah. I actually have to try to dodge his attacks right now. Never mind what's all.
Just type the ranking of classes in the chat. I know enough.
That's actually a disgusting buff for Valk. Holy fuck. Man, must be nice if you solo Bahaar and not run out of mana.
Gunner twice.
Wait, Warrior's still that insane?
Oof.
I'm actually glad that fucking Archer is like so far down actually.
Oh, it used to be the opposite, huh?
Yeah. I mean Warrior was always strong, but like Archer like had the limelight for a long time as well.
Yeah, it's actually kind of weird to see archers doing, I wouldn't say low damage, but like Archer, from what I've heard, used to be a class that was consistently in the higher end. So seeing it struggle, or again, I wouldn't say struggle, but still not being a class that you can take to do max DPS feels kind of weird.
I mean, it was with the rework, right? Before the rework, Archers were kind of like shit. Due to crits not being like a very common thing. because what makes Archer really strong is the actual crits that you now get, right? On basically everything.
Yeah, you can just go full power because you crit every time.
Yeah. And back then, stacking crit was not as good as today, for example, right?
Yeah.
You'd still have like huge crit gaps sometimes between skills, especially. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then like Manaya times and Wanderholm times, the most damage an Archer did was with his fucking explosion trap. So you can imagine how bad that was.
Yeah.
It was like better to play a fucking trap archer than actually like fucking bow archer.
To be fair, the self-healing of this class is also insane.
I actually didn't know Valk could self-heal this much.
Never did Guardians with a Valk, eh?
Nope.
Zaki knows what I'm talking about. Josh, did you know about the RMHM bug with Valk?
No?
You could, because if you dodge through stuff like as a Valk, you kind of like, you know, get like this special thing. But I don't know. I think it resets blood flower or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect evasion.
Yeah,
it gives you
perfect
more
evasion.
crit, I
But
think.
Exactly.
blood flower is like almost useless right now. I'm using just for when shit everything goes bad, but it's useless. It's out of rotation now at the moment.
Yeah. Back then it was like very like standard to use, and you would go for resets almost all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, because there wasn't any other ways to stack Ragnarok.
Yeah, and in RMHM, when at 50%, when Laka gets to 50%, she uses those balls, right?
Yeah.
And as Valk, you could like dodge through them and it does no damage because it just like evades.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not broken at all, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
It just like eat two balls just like this. The tank eats the other two, easy. Yeah, I mean the class is really weak now. Like
Mhm.
super immobile.
I mean, to be fair, Valk doesn't have many mobility skills, actually.
But they're pretty fast though. So
Yeah. Like,
to
for
make up for a
example,
lot of that.
in the new dungeon, if I try
Mhm.
if I get knocked down and then he starts doing the bleeding, I can't do that with any class that's not Valk. Lancer is not fast enough, Zerk is not fast enough, Priest is not fast enough. Only one that
Yeah.
I've tried.
Only Valkyrie is fast enough. Yeah, I tried with all classes as well.
Yeah.
So far, it only works with Valk.
So yeah, don't get me wrong, it's fast, but it only has 2 iframes. It's true that it has a free hit 70% damage reduction skill, as you can see right now, which is
And
insane, but
And in terms of animations, Alan is as good as Kastanik, or
it's basically the same.
Yeah. Just Ellen's Valkyrie is just a meme right now. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it also does look like a meme. So like I'm not even seeing his body casting. I would just like see the tip of his lance, and that's like basically him for me, you know, flinging about like fucking Yoda or some shit.
well played.
Congrats, Zaki, you're officially insane. You're officially insane.